Hi friends, this is T.V.Sir and you are watching Sundeep English World. In today's video, you are going to learn about some common errors. Those who are thorough with the topic of common errors will definitely flourish in both the competitive and academic examinations. As part of common errors, this is common errors part 4. Let us see some examples. I haven't got some pens. It's a wrong expression. I haven't got some pens. Generally, the very sentence expresses a negative idea. If it is a positive idea, we can say, I have some pens. But when it is a negative idea, we have to say, I haven't got any pens. The right expression is, I haven't got any pens. Only in the positive connotations we say, I have some pens, I have no pens. Similarly, I haven't got any pens. In the negative connotations, any is the right one. The some should be replaced by any. Sheila and Nancy love one another. It's a wrong expression. Here you find only two persons, Sheila and Nancy. When we refer to two persons, we should never use one another. Instead, we should use each other. Sheila and Nancy love each other. Do remember, when we are referring to two persons, use only each other. When we are referring to more than two, we have to use one another. See here, each other, that is used only to refer to two. One another is used only to refer to more than two. I can give one lively example to you. The two brothers are quarreling with each other. The two brothers are quarreling with each other. The three brothers are quarreling with one another. If more than two persons are involved, we have to say one another. Suppose there are a number of passengers who are getting into the bus. We have to say that many passengers are jostling with one another. They are jostling with one another. They are striking against the other one. They are hurriedly going to the bus. Generally, in the crowded bus, most of the people jostle. They jostle with one another. Because more than two persons are involved, you have to use one another. His both sons are computer engineers. It's a wrong expression. We should never say his both sons. We have to begin the statement with both only. Both his sons. Never say his both sons. We have to say both his sons are computer engineers. And there are some other examples related to this model. This is very important. See, the both things, wrong expressions. It's a wrong expression. Both the things. The both things, wrong. Both the things. We have to use both the things. This is the right expression. My all books, wrong expression. All my books. Never say my all books. Should say all my books. These all mangoes, wrong expression. We have to begin with all. All these mangoes. But not these all these mangoes. That is the right expression. The two first chapters, it's a wrong expression. The first two chapters. There are many people who make this error. The three first chapters are very interesting. Never say like that. The first three, first always comes first. The first two chapters, the first three, the first four, the first five, the first 10 chapters. Like that only we have to say. Worth seeing places. Don't say worth seeing places. Say places worth seeing. Referring to some other two or you can say there are many places worth seeing in Nagarjuna Sagar. There are many places worth seeing in New Delhi. Like that only we have to say. But we should not say worth seeing places. This is the major error made by most of the officials also. Concerned clerk. There are many officials in the very public sector. who misuse this expression. You can meet the concerned clerk, wrong expression. Never say concerned clerk, say clerk concerned. You can meet the clerk concerned. If you say concerned clerk, concerned means worried. Meet the concerned clerk means meet the worried clerk. We are giving a wrong meaning, a wrong expression like. So, all these expressions have already occurred in a number of competitive examinations. So, when you keep all those things in mind and the things learned by you should be put into practice, thereby you can keep all these things in your long-term memory. Memory is very important. Interest is important. Practice is important. Then only you can memorize all these things lifelong. There are no less than 10 books here. It's a wrong expression. There are no less than 10 books. Here, when we refer to some number, 10 books, never use less. When we refer to number, we have to use fewer in place of less. There are no fewer than 10 books here. That is the right expression. Less than 10 books, wrong. Fewer than 10 books, here. Less always refers to quantity. Fewer always refers to number. Similarly, much refers to quantity. Many refers to number. For instance, I say, we should not say, I have much problems. Never say, I have much problems. Instead, we have to say, I have many problems. Similarly, I have many patients. Never say so. I have many patients. Wrong. I have much patience. Because that patience refers to quantity and problems refers to number. Next, she is best than I. Here is a comparison between two persons. She, I. She is best than I. Wrong expression. When the comparison is made between only two persons, use the comparative degree of the given adjective. Best is a superlative degree. In that place, use better. She is better than I. He is more better than she. It is also a comparative degree. He is more better than she. The comparison is made between he and she, but we find two words related to the comparative degree. That more refers to comparative degree, that better, ER form. Words ending with ER generally refer to the comparative degree. The use of double comparative or the use of double superlative is always wrong. So, never use more better, use only better. He is better than she. And note that this word more is redundant. It is unnecessary. The use of double comparative, more higher, wrong, only higher. Most highest, wrong, only highest. That most refers to superlative and another ST form also refers to superlative. Use only one. Whenever we have the EST form, never use most. Whenever we have the ER form, never use more. Everest is the highest mountain in the world, but never say Everest is the most highest. Double superlative, no need to use. And let's know about some more examples. Tendulkar is better than any cricketer in India. In this expression, Tendulkar is better than any cricketer. Than any cricketer is a wrong expression because in the comparative degree, than any is always followed by than any other. So the right expression is Tendulkar is better than any other cricketer in India because Tendulkar is compared to a number of cricketers in India, and if we do not use other, Tendulkar is better than Tendulkar like. So, Tendulkar is better than any other cricketer. Tendulkar is better than any other cricketer. and he should not be included himself in that. This is the strongest of any other metals. It's also a wrong expression. The strongest of any other metals. The adjective here is in the superlative degree. The superlative degree, in the superlative degree, we should never use any other or many other. So it should be replaced by all. This is the strongest of all metals. Next one. Her older brother is an engineer. It's a wrong sentence. Her older brother. When we refer to the members of the same family, never use older. Instead, we should use only elder. Her elder brother, her elder sister, like that only we should use, but we should not use older when we refer to the same members of the family. But when we refer to some other members of the family, we can say that boy is older than this boy. Like that we can say. But when we refer to the same members of the family, use elder, never use older. He is cleverer than me. It's a wrong sentence. Here, cleverer than. The comparison is exactly between the two. When the two persons are given as pronouns, he is a pronoun and me is also a pronoun, but the compared person should be always in the subjective case. He, it is in the subjective case. Here also in place of me, I should be used in the subjective case. He is cleverer than I. That's the right expression. She is one of the tallest girl in the college. It's a wrong expression because one of the is always followed by a plural noun. So we should use plural noun girls in place of girl. She is one of the tallest girls in the college. It is the most unique work. It's a wrong expression. The most unique work. The very adjective unique is really unique. Unique generally refers to only one of its kind. So for some adjectives there will be no degrees of comparison. For almost all the adjectives that we find in the language of English, we have the degrees of comparison. Good, better, best, bad, worse, worst, great, greater, greatest, like that. For many adjectives we have the degrees of comparison. But in case of some adjectives, there is no question of using any degree of comparison. So we should never say it is the most unique. Simply say it is a unique work. A unique work. Unique, perfect, round, eternal, etc. Such words should not have any degrees of comparison. We should not say he is the most perfect boy. Wrong expression. He is a perfect boy. Similarly, it is the most round one. We should not say it is a round one. Like that. Such adjectives have no degrees of comparison. Like that. There are a number of common errors that we have to be thorough with so that we can flourish in a number of competitive examinations. And I hope that you are satisfied with this video. If you are really satisfied with this video, you can like it, share it and comment on it. And happy learning.